What's up, everybody? It's a Blue Drake, and today I'm here with Vortex. Say hi, Vortex. And we
Hello.
are getting an exclusive first look at a early build of Arma 3 ACE3 mod. Now, I'm not going to tell you how we got this, but let's just say it's safe to say that we don't know everything that there is about this mod. We just happened to get our hands on it, and we've been playing around with it, and it's super cool, and we're going to make this first video to showcase some of the things we've found, particularly the interaction menu. And hopefully in the future we'll make some more videos on more in-depth features that we discover down the road. But for now, we're going to cover some of the basics that we have looked at and are pretty cool. So, first things first, let's take a look at the interaction menu. The interaction menu has been completely overhauled, and you can do a wide variety of things, from tapping somebody's shoulder to joining their group to giving them first aid on all the different bits of their body, from the legs to the torso to the right arms, all with a very seamless interaction menu. And you can see on the left side there, it'll show you the injuries. Now, I shot him earlier, so it says he's bleeding, and we have bandaged him a couple times, but it doesn't seem to be functioning. I'm just going to assume that this is because this is still in an early alpha state, and some of the features are going to be a little bit buggy. Either that, or I just don't know how to play the game, which is also possible. So, besides that, let's take a look at something else that's really cool. Vortex, if you would do the honors of spawning an explosive crate, or we can go back over there and get one. It's up to you. Alright, so...
To be able to hit Arsenal through that.
Wait, what the hell am I doing? We already had fucking... God.
You
I already
blew
had
up everything.
I already had explosives. No, I already had explosives. I brought like 5 of them. Okay, so in addition to having the interaction menu where you interact with other people, you of course have your self-interaction menu, which you can check your temperature, you can surrender, and interesting enough, you can actually stop surrendering as well. You can check yourself for medical injuries, you can do team management, and of course you can do gestures like what Vortex did earlier. Now, the more interesting thing about this is that you can actually do full explosive management for different charges. So for instance, we're going to get out this demolition block here, and we're going to place this demolition block. And once the demolition block has been placed, we can also interact with the demolition block, sorry, it's 4 AM right now, using the same menu. You can pick it up, or you can place a trigger, in which this would be, the only option is a timer. However, if you had something like, say, this slam charge here, which has a much wider variety of options, you can see that you can set this to either magnetic influence, IR sensor, or a timer. We're going to set this to IR sensor because why not? And then we're going to set this to a timer. But I'm not going to give that time to explode because I'm going to try to set up this IR sensor. But it's not going to work because I'm retarded. Come on, IR sensor. It doesn't like me. Hey, Vortex, you should probably run.
Yep. I turn on respawn when I know we're doing a mission, so we're good.
Boom time.
You also blew up the box that had all the explosives in it.
Oh, did I? Whoops.
Yes.
Alright, last but not least, or at least everything that we've found today, you can also have an interaction menu in order to move objects. So, for instance, this little turret here, which has now been almost completely destroyed, we can check ammo, or if it wasn't completely destroyed, we could move it and actually do something with it. Hey, do me a favor and spawn a box, would you? A light one, preferably. A light one? Oh my god. Alright, so for instance, if Vortex wasn't an idiot over here, I could actually carry this thing, but it's too heavy!
Alright, I'm putting something down lighter, Jesus.
But you can also
Evidently,
drag
Ace
it.
can tell whether you're a weak little... Oh, sorry.
Yeah, well, yeah,
We're making a video.
yeah. You can also use the same menu to release things that you either drag or carry. Now, this menu, of all the other menus I've seen, is definitely the smoothest, while it does have pretty massive FPS drop, unfortunately. So for instance, for this little box, when I bring it up, I lose about, maybe 5 frames. However, when I go over here, or if I do a self-interaction menu, I lose probably about 20 frames. Especially when I open up something like this, which brings up a whole bunch of little sub-menus. Now, instead of me having 60 frames per second, I'm at about 36. And for a giant open map with absolutely nothing else here except for me and Vortex, the fact that I'm getting 30 frames per second, not so great, because those 30 frames per second in a full mission with like a lot of stuff going on would be like 3 frames per second. So we'll just have to see how well that carries across. But then again, it is Arma, and like it's not like this is the first time we've had these kind of issues. So honestly, of all the problems I'm going to have with Ace, it's probably the one I should have expected the most. Tap your shoulder because I can.
That was not my shoulder, but hello.
Oh, here's an interesting little thing. You can actually check your, you can get a triage card. Look at that. Here, check this. You can go to torso, and then you can press triage card, and then you can actually set what their wound is, I guess, for triage. That's interesting. What do you know?
Oh yeah, they're gonna have casualty collection points. So if somebody gets injured, you're gonna give them the first aid in the field, and then you're gonna get them back to a point where people who are actually working hard on getting them, active, are gonna be able to work on them.
Wow, that's pretty cool. All right, last but not least, or at least the last thing that we found in this, is actually the, if you haven't noticed in the top right-hand corner, there is no ammunition count.
And checking temperatures for the temperature of your barrel.
Oh, is it really? I thought it was
Yes.
for me. I was like, what the hell is that about?
Yes, you have a slight flu. You're gonna do poorly in this
Huh.
firefight.
It's like DayZ all over again. Damn it! That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Have you had any water? Because you're gonna die here in about 30 seconds if you haven't.
Well, the other thing that you have besides checking the temperature of your barrel, using the same menu, you can look in the top right, and it shows you the weight of your magazine, which is pretty nice, pretty standard. Something you'd expect from Ace, honestly, but pretty cool. They also don't have it the whole like, what is it? Heavy. This magazine is heavy. This magazine is light. Like it's just a bar with a bunch of green lines, which I don't know. It's interesting. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I guess that's probably better than the old system. But yeah, that's pretty much all we have to cover in ACE3 today. Again, we're not official developers or anything. We just are super ninja, and we happen to get our hands on this build. This is everything we've seen so far. And as we keep on exploring the feature set of this mod, we will continue to keep you updated. And there's a good chance we might be able to get in touch with some of the developers and have them help us walk through the mod and just get a better, more official look through everything. But no promises on that front. But yeah, besides that, thanks so much for watching. Make sure you share and subscribe. That helps out the channel more than you know, and we can do things like this and get access to stuff that you wouldn't normally see otherwise. So, all right, I'm gonna kill Vortex now. And then I'm gonna set your triage card to you're dead. Oh, punish for friendly fire. Oh hey, I'm still alive. Hold up.
Yeah, I am too.
Take a look at your... Oh, load patient. Frisk person? I can frisk you? Oh, wow! I can frisk you and check your inventory. That's
Never
interesting.
say no to that.
Yeah.
Either.
I can
You can
carry
say
you, load patient. I don't know what that does. Nothing.
You probably load me into a vehicle.
Check your immediate, but I'm not going to heal you. See if I can actually heal you. Bandage torso. I don't know. Head.
This soldier's injured. Quick, what version of ACE are we using?
Yeah. Yeah, interesting. I don't know. I mean, I'm not actually interested in healing you, so go die. Wow, you took a lot of bullets. Like, that was impressive. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, also, it drops bloody rags when you try to bandage people. I don't know why yet. Okay. That's it for today, everyone. I'll see you in the next video. Love you guys.